I'm really excited about this event. Are you excited? I'm excited, really excited. My name is Norma Alvarez. I have two children, one who attends Keep Excelencia. Do you see the wonderful kids doing the chant over here? It's beautiful, right? One of my kids go to Keep Excelencia and the other one goes to a preschool. I'm a parent leader with the Innovate Public Schools, and being a leader with them have taught me a lot, and I have learned a lot about the education system. What I have learned has woken me up and made me angry at times, but it has also made me hopeful that yes, we can create excellent schools for all kids, regardless of anything. I also believe that many other issues are affecting families and we must work on them all. I would like to take the next couple of minutes to share with you some information I believe all parents, all educators, and all officials, public officials here with us, that the report is not the whole picture in Redwood City, but most of what I have shared with you and the highest need people who are our concern. At Innovate Public Schools, we strongly believe that education is the key to strong life and society. This graph shows that the more formal education a person receives, the higher their income will likely be. In fact, the difference between the earnings of a student who only gets a high school diploma and a student who gets a professional degree is $45,000 per year. Over just 25 years of work, that's over $1 million. Wow, that's a lot of big difference. ¿Escucharon, padres? Los estudiantes que solamente reciben un diploma de high school reciben $45,000 menos al año que los estudiantes que terminan su carrera profesional. La diferencia son $45,000. Significa que al haber trabajado 25 años, han perdido de ganar $1 millón. Tomemos nota de eso, padres, de que la importancia de que nuestros hijos vayan a la universidad es la razón principal por la cual estamos aquí esta noche, para que podamos hacer la diferencia en nuestras familias. Everyone knows that Redwood City is going through many changes right now with all development and high-tech companies moving here. This is great in the sense that it creates many jobs. But a Latino working at these companies is more likely to be sweeping floors than writing computer code. How can we change that? The only way I see is to provide a very strong education to all children, right? But unfortunately, the majority of Latino and low-income kids in Redwood City are falling behind early on in school, meaning that they're not getting prepared for college. This is really sad. This past spring, schools gave the new Common Core test to students in grades 3 to 8th and 11th. I often hear people say things like, these scores don't matter, or the new test is more difficult and we haven't had time to figure out yet. But I think if you're a parent at a school with good results, they'll matter to you, right? And if you're a parent at a school where the scores are really low, they also matter to you. They matter to me. Do they matter to you? In Redwood City Elementary School District, the test shows that 7 out of 10 Latino students are not meeting standards in English. Math is even worse. 8 out of 10 Latino students are not a standard. If you compare Redwood City to Silicon Valley districts overall, we have lower results with Latino and low-income students. I don't understand why we cannot just do as well with all the students, with all the kids. Some Redwood City schools are doing better than others in serving low-income and Latino students. North Star and Roy Cloud are scoring above average in both English and math. However, both schools serve very few low-income and Latino students. In North Star, it's a special program for high-performing students that require an entry exam. Most Redwood City high school students attend Sequoia Union High School District. Overall, Sequoia Union is doing better for low-income students of color than many other districts in Silicon Valley. Even so, the district has huge gaps between which students are being prepared for college. In all California high schools, students must take and pass 15 classes called the A through G requirements in order to be eligible to attend a 4-year California State University. In Sequoia Union, only 4 out of 10 Latino students complete their A through G requirements, while 7 out of 10 white students and 8 out of 10 Asian students do. Wow. That's incredible. This gap is totally unacceptable. We know that the school districts see this data, and we're working hard to figure out how to change it. As parents, we also need to know this information to get involved and stand up for our children. Finally, we need our candidates to understand these numbers and engage with the community about it. Education isn't the only issue affecting low-income families in Redwood City. Tonight, our candidates will also have the chance to talk about the related issue, housing, the high rents. The average rental price for a two-bedroom apartment in Redwood City is $4,015, only for two-bedroom apartments. Families have their rent raised out of the blue several times per year, although our income are not going up. This forces people to move out, meaning their children cannot be stable in their schools. We also need to attract high-quality teachers to work in our districts. But teachers can't afford to live here with the high rents. We want to thank Peninsula Interfaith Action and the San Mateo County Interdisplacement Coalition who are working hard on this issue. We're grateful to them and need many people to join in this effort. The main message I want to pass to you tonight is that displacing low-income community members is not the solution. It's not the solution to our city's housing and education problems. We're talking about people. We're not talking about numbers. Displacing low-income families is not the solution for our problem about housing and education. This is not a viable solution. We need to actually come up with the real housing and education solutions that allow all people to live here with dignity. Right? Our voices need to be heard, and this is the right time to do it. That's why we're here, people, for a better education and for better housing solutions instead of displacing low-income families. Who is with me? Right? According to a UC Davis study, in the general election of 2014, only 2 out of 10 eligible Latino voters in San Mateo County voted. It's even worse for young people. Around 1 out of 10 eligible voters between the ages of 18 and 24 years all actually voted. That means that most of our county Latinos and young people are not voting. Whoever is eligible to vote here, I encourage you to vote, to make a difference. If we're asking our elected officials to listen to our voices and make a change, then we must do our part as well to create the society we wish to live in. Make sure you're registered to vote if you're able. And even if you're not, encourage others who can vote. Locals are the ones where your vote counts the most. Thank you for listening to my research report, and I hope with all my heart that this information inspires you to take action and make a change. Thank you.